They all say it isn't possible to have a no-fuss turnkey bathroom renovation. Bathrooms by Design are the secret. Complete turnkey bathrooms from design to completion. All their own trades, all the big brands, and just look at these showrooms. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection. Bathrooms by Design, complete turnkey bathrooms without the fuss. Bathrooms by Design. Give them a call.
Welcome back, guys, to episode 2 of the Bathroom Pod. Today's episode, we're going to dive deep into all the styles, colours, what's on trend, the new range, all the trade secrets. Today, we've also going to talk to Tash, one of our suppliers from Phoenix.
That'll be a big one. Got
Yeah.
the switch mix she wants to talk about.
Yeah, that's new, that's out.
All the history of Phoenix, where it came from, where it started, a little bit about her history.
That's right.
That'll
yeah.
be exciting.
And then
do that
we're
one.
going to interview and talk to Jen, who's our store manager of Clovelly Park. She's jumping on.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
A lot of customers have met Jen, so it'll be great to see a little bit of an insight into her personal life, how she came about working with us.
Yeah, all about
Day to
dating
day
the
for
life
Jen.
of Jen. So stay tuned, guys, and like and subscribe.
Yep. Hit the button below, guys. Follow us. Thanks so much. Welcome back, guys. Episode 2 of the Bathroom Pod. We're in our second segment today. Who have we got with us, Luke? We've got a fantastic special guest from Phoenix Tapware.
Tash.
Tash or Natasha? Is it Natasha or is it Tash?
Just Tash is fine. We're
we'll go
friends.
We'll
It can
go
be
with
Tash.
Natasha then. We'll keep it professional. What have we got today, Luke? We're going to dive straight in, aren't we?
Yeah,
We're going to learn
we are.
all about Phoenix Tapware. We're going to find out a little bit about Natasha's background, where she's from, where she's worked. We're going to learn a little bit more of the Phoenix brand, what it stands for, what it represents, what they supply. We've got some flashy stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Which mix,
Yeah.
which seems exciting.
Yeah.
We don't know enough about that, and I don't think everybody in this industry knows enough about that. So we're going to jump straight in with that one. What do we got? So thanks for coming on, Tash.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. She's a little bit nervous, guys, but we're going to rip straight into it. Tash, tell us about your background. I want to know, or our viewers out there following us, I think we've got 1 or 2 followers currently at the moment. My mum and dad, Luke's mum and dad. They're actually
She's
the
your
same
mum and
people.
dad.
Yeah. So hi, mum. Tash, say hi to my mum.
Hi, Mum.
But no, Tash, tell us about your background. We want to know, how did you come into the industry?
So I've been in the industry around 15 years or so now, I think it is. I started in retail in a plumbing supply store, so helping people with their new home builds and renovations, which was definitely a very satisfying job. I think your staff would agree. It is a great feeling when you find people that are in that process, and it can be very overwhelming and daunting, stressful, and being able to sort of take that pressure off of them and help them through that process is very rewarding. So I did that for about 10 years. During that time, I actually used Phoenix in my own home because I always found them such a great brand to deal with, good quality product, and really great customer service. And then I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to then work for the agency that took care of Phoenix for a few years when I moved from the country to Adelaide.
So what's an agency, Tash? What's the difference between working in a retail store and then moving into an agency? Because that's
Yeah.
obviously part of your transition.
Yeah, so obviously working in a store, I was very much focused and working with the end users that were, doing their own bathrooms and that sort of thing. And then starting to work for an agency, I was kind of on the other side in a way, in that then I was starting to work with merchants like yourself and stores, and helping, promote several different brands that were under that agency company. So we represented Phoenix along with a few other brands in the industry as well.
So that was your sort of first bite at Phoenix, was it?
Yeah, correct. So it was, partly Phoenix, but it was definitely still more of like a back end role, in that it was more, on the phone, on the email, that sort of thing. Near the end, I did start sort of getting out to stores a little bit more and getting comfortable with that. And then I was lucky enough to just naturally be offered a position with Phoenix full-time as their account manager in South Australia and Alice Springs. So I've been in this role almost 2 years now and really loving it.
Tell us about your day-to-day. If you're an account manager, how does that go? We understand what that means. I understand what you do. I'm sure Luke does. But to the people following the Bathroom Pod podcast and trying to learn a little bit more about bathroom space, what does an account manager's day-to-day look like?
It's very diverse, so no 2 days are the same in my role. It can involve being in meetings and trainings internally, and then obviously spending a lot of time out on the road. So generally 4 days a week I'm out on the road visiting customers, also having meetings with builders, with architects, developers, and in-store that could be doing training with new staff or training on new products, could be presenting new products, making sure the displays are up to date, all of those sorts of things. So, as I said,
talking
lots
of
diverse.
displays, I mean, hopefully our camera guy Tim does a little bit of a pan around and cuts that in later. But straight behind us is one of your fantastic displays. I mean, you can see you've invested in Clovelly Park and Bathrooms by Design.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we started small with Bathrooms by Design, and we've definitely grown with you guys, which we're very grateful for. So we are really lucky to have quite a substantial footprint in all three stores, so Lonsdale, Clovelly and now West Lakes as well.
Thanks for the plug there, Tash, on the 3 locations. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually forced there, guys, so
Yeah.
it's great. No,
No
we
worries.
do. We actually do thank you for your support. With our brand, don't we, Luke? We sort of have a good, better, best.
Yeah.
And our staff and ourselves included, we market Phoenix as one of those top tier suppliers, don't we?
Yeah.
So it's
Yep.
probably really important, Luke, I think, to ask Natasha why it's price point. You mentioned price point before. What's at that price point? We really want to know as well the quality of the product, where it's made, how it's done.
The colour ranges.
Yeah.
Tell us,
Style.
you've got free reign, Tash, to sort of go for it.
Maybe I think
Okay.
maybe start with this new sort of product range here, Tash, that's out, the switch mix. Maybe talk to sort of the viewers and that and explain to them what this switch mix sort of is about.
Yep.
Obviously, me and Heath know and yourself know what you can do with it. Maybe if you want to take the reins and sort of explain.
Well, it's exciting, isn't
Yeah.
it? Switch mix. I mean, what is it? Tell us. Go from ground up.
Yeah, so Switch Mix is our universal in-wall body, which probably sounds like Japanese potentially to the viewers, but traditionally, when you put a body in the wall for a wall mixer, which is not too dissimilar from this product here. But when you put this in the wall, traditionally, it's quite unique to the brand and to the model. And basically to swap that later down the track, you have to remove the tiles and remove that body out of the wall. So as you guys would know, dealing with tiles, tiles change over quite regularly, and it's very difficult to get the same batch, the same product, years later. So you
But
can
something you don't want to be doing, do you? You don't want to be ripping off
So
tiles. And
this
That's right.
here is basically, for the viewers that don't really know, this is basically the hot and cold tap.
Correct.
your shower or your bath.
Yes. So we do a version of this for the bath and for the wall basin as
Yep.
well, which has a spout component to it also.
Uh-huh.
And what this does allow for is, as we know these days, and as you can see in front of us there,
Colours.
colours. Colours are a huge thing. Trends are changing very rapidly these days. And so with this technology, the customer could actually rebuy just the front portion of the product.
So you're
and
telling
completely
me
change
this goes in the wall,
Yep.
colour goes on.
So that goes in the wall as it is like that.
Yep.
And then they will waterproof all onto this product.
Yep.
Then they'll tile down onto this product.
Yep.
Trim it off to where the tile face is so that it's nice and flush.
Yes.
And then when they're ready to put on what they'll call the second fix, which is basically your external parts that you see, you then remove out this cap and then you would screw in your external parts. So basically these sort of parts here.
Okay, so to make it simple for viewers at home, if I choose a black or let's say a brushed nickel, and in 2 years' time, my partner comes home and says, honey, we want black tapware. We can do that with the Swix mitt.
Without
And
pulling
you can
the
do
wall
it
apart.
yourself.
Wow, now that's incredible to know, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, and that's probably worth its weight in gold. But that's got to be an
absolutely.
industry changer, game changer.
It is. It
Has
is.
to be.
Yeah.
Not everybody's doing that.
No, I mean, most brands are starting to adapt this sort of technology. Our product is unique in that we have the largest range in the industry at the moment. So at the moment, this one body would do 56 different mixes and that will just continue to grow. So it's a lot of options. We also are unique in having that waterproofing sleeve. So that is patented to our technology. And also we don't supply the cartridge with that in-wall body. There is so traditionally, again, that cartridge, which is basically what opens the valve to bring your hot or cold water in and out to stop or start the flow, basically. Without that product in there and the initial install, you risk, with it in there, you risk damaging it through the testing phase. Whereas by not having it in there, you can do all your testing without any damage to the cartridge internally.
Do you want to talk us through your
Sure.
nice little snazzy colour swatches here that we can see at the front of the camera there?
So everyone knows chrome. Chrome is still number one. It definitely has great longevity. Very timeless kind of finish. So you've got chrome.
Is it still popular? Is chrome still in? Is that still your big seller?
It's still roughly 40% of sales. So it's definitely still the dominant colour. Sometimes that does come down to price
What
as
was
well.
that word you just said then?
Dominant. Don't get excited. So yeah, it is still number one, but we do also have matte black, which is still popular, but we're definitely starting to see a decline in matte black. And
I remember
metallic
but
finishes.
black was big. When I
Yeah.
came into the industry, sort of 10
Everyone
years,
wanted black, didn't
12
they?
years ago, black was it. Black was the colour, yeah.
It's
So that's
held really strong for a long time, but it is starting to subside now, and we're really seeing brushed nickel.
Which is this one, isn't it? This
being
is the brush
predominant.
brush
This is the
nickel.
brush
This
nickel,
one, yeah.
yeah.
I think that's
So-
the one now, isn't it?
It's beautiful, yeah. Brushed nickel is really lovely. Brushed carbon is a softer brush matte black option, I guess. So it's got that metallic, but it's not quite as harsh as what black can be. So that's a nice alternative if you still want a little bit more of a masculine kind of finish.
Yep.
The brushed carbon is really lovely, and also the brushed gold is just very pretty.
Gold's nice still.
It is really nice. So, and you'll notice with our colours as well, when you touch our products, they don't fingerprint. So that is part of, as we said before, we're not the cheapest. Quality is really important to us and things like that.
I think
why
that's
our prices.
important to know. Because when people come into a store, they do predominantly walk around and look at the price. So tell us and tell the people watching the Bathroom Pod here, what's the main reason of the price point?
It's hard to say there's one main reason because it is obviously a combination of things. Yeah. So because our brand is so design focused and we obviously are creating new design, that costs money to do. We're creating new technologies, we're creating new styles in the industry. That takes a lot of manpower to do that to start with. We have 9 full-time engineers and designers in our head office.
So you're putting a lot into the technology of
Correct.
it, aren't you?
Yeah. And just finessing the details. We have a couple of multi-million-dollar 3D printers that we can then obviously print the product. We can run water through the prototypes, test it, all that sort of thing. And then when we're creating those new technologies, sometimes we will have to patent those technologies as well. So again, that's a costly kind of exercise to do.
I think what you're saying is you get what you pay for. And it starts with the behind the scenes at Phoenix is what you're saying, because I've learned some things today. I'm sure you have, Luke, as well. So that's fantastic, Tash. So we know a little bit about your background. We know a little bit about your emergence into the bathroom space. We now know you're a bit of a heavy hitter at Phoenix by what you're sort of saying with your role. What's new for Phoenix other than the switch mix? Where's it going? What's the next 12 months look like?
Yep.
Tell us about that.
I would love to tell you, but I'm sworn to secrecy. It's
Watch this space.
Watch this space.
I've already said too much, probably. We do like to keep these things under wraps.
Tash's last day at Phoenix too, by the way.
Potentially.
I've just had the text message from head office, guys.
Yeah.
Get her off.
So, I've had a little sneak peek, and it's.
Well, hopefully we get it on display at one of our 3 stores.
Absolutely.
There's the plug. West Lakes, Lonsdale, Clovelly Park. The is coming in the next 12 months.
It is, drop into one of those locations, guys.
So what have we got on display now? Give us a little bit. We will get you back on for segment 2, where we're going to get you to explain your full range and really run through some of your product catalogue. But what have you got on display, and where have you got it on display for us?
So here at Clovelly, we have got a bit of a focus on the Switch Mix ranges. So there's 7 ranges within Phoenix, within the Switch Mix Phoenix range. So there is a bit of a highlight on those particular ranges. We tend to find they're a good price point. They're kind of that mid-range price point, and they cover so many different styles, and obviously they have that functional benefit of the Switch Mix technology. But then we do like to showcase some of our more unique products as well. As I said, design is such a big part of our business. So you'll see behind we've got the Nuage here, which is quite a unique product.
So like a little pebble on the wall, aren't they?
It is designed off of a pebble, actually.
Very Fijian, like in a little resort.
Yes, that's very observant of you, Heath. It is quite unique. It comes in the matte white as well, and the brushed carbon and brushed nickel, and also chrome. So that is a bit of a unique range. We also have Axia, which is one of our more unique high-end ranges as well, on display in one of your settings, which that range was themed off of origami, I believe. So
Art Deco, origami.
Yeah.
Diving deep today.
So
we said we'd dive deep.
There's some really cool design aspects within Phoenix's business. And as we said, we are a tapware company, so predominantly tapware. When we bring out a range, we like to make sure that there is a lot of depth and width to our ranges, and we're producing products that really cater to the main population, the masses, but then we're also producing those new trends.
Well, you do a builder's range as well, don't you? I did have a flick through, and we have had some chats about that.
Because we've spoke a lot about sort of the high-ender and range, like high-end sort of products. But do Phoenix, Tash, do for people out there that are looking at doing a bathroom reno that might not, have the money because it is an expensive room to pick that top-tier range of Phoenix? Do Phoenix do, for your average Joe Blow, say?
Yep. We certainly do. So we do have a builder's range that encompasses 4 different ranges. So again, you're covering some different styles. So you've got a pin handle, like this one here is what we would call a pin handle. You've got more of a paddle handle, which is this sort of style handle as well. You've got some colour options still within those ranges as well. So you've got, chrome, matte black, brushed nickel, and also gold in one of our builders ranges too. So yes, we do want to make sure that we're still catering to sort of every budget.
Yeah, you're sort of from bottom right through to the top range, really. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that is good for the
The
viewers.
thing people probably are wondering at home now, they're probably sitting there thinking, what's the warranty on this sort of stuff?
It does vary depending on the product. I mean,
Okay, so it's not just one flat warranty.
correct. Yeah. You can easily find the warranty on any individual product by just going onto our website. So it's very clearly there on each product on our website. Some of our ranges like the Luxe XP showers, which we haven't spoke about yet, but we do have on display in all 3 stores. Those showers have a lifetime warranty.
Wow.
So that's really great. We also do.
You'll be dead by the time
Pretty
we
much.
honour those warranties.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. I'll be gone. I'll be.
But Phoenix
retired.
won't be.
No.
Because they've been here before you.
That's
and they'll
right.
be here after. And that's
Exactly.
something that is important for people to understand, isn't it?
That's
Because we're joking, but we say things like lifetime warranties. They still stand though, don't they?
They do.
When you purchase such a top tier product, those warranties stay with you as the customer or the business for the life of that
Correct.
product.
I think as well, just having that lifetime warranty, it gives the end user some peace of mind that we're really backing the quality of that product.
Well, you sort of
if
stand
we're
for
willing
it,
to
don't
say, hey, we're going to give this
Yeah.
a lifetime warranty,
Yeah.
we have faith that it's going to stand up the test of time.
Yeah.
So-
Well, that's fantastic. Is there anything else, Luke, we sort of need out of Tash?
I think we've covered most of it for
I think
today.
we've
Like I
dived
said,
right
we'll get
in, haven't we?
Tash
Yeah.
back to go through all the ranges, everything, I think.
Yeah, so you will
One
see
of the
Tash
other
back, guys.
episodes,
She will
yeah.
be back, won't you, Tash? Yeah.
Happy to.
Happy to
Yeah.
be back. Well, that's
Yeah.
great. So we'll get her back in the coming weeks and she'll sort of go right through it with you guys. And where can people find your product, Tash? Tell us that they can jump on the website, all the valid socials.
Correct.
I'm sure
Yep.
Phoenix,
So
I'll let you.
phoenixtapware.com.au.
Instagram, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So just the website and also on socials, you can find us as well. Obviously in store, you can find us at all 3 of the Bathrooms by Design stores.
Good girl.
Yep.
That's exactly what we wanted. We led you to that part of the
Exactly.
question. Yep. So we can find it at Bathrooms by Design.
Correct.
Fantastic.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, Tash, thanks for coming on. High
Yeah.
five
Thank
up. Yeah.
Thanks, Tash. Appreciate your time.
They all say it isn't possible to have a no-fuss turnkey bathroom renovation. Bathrooms by Design are the secret. Complete turnkey bathrooms from design to completion. All their own trades, all the big brands, and just look at these showrooms. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection. Bathrooms by Design, complete turnkey bathrooms without the fuss. Bathrooms by Design. Give them a call.
Welcome back, guys, to the Bathroom Pod. We've just had a fantastic interview, haven't we, Luke, with Tash from Phoenix. That was super exciting. Hopefully everybody took something away from that.
Yeah.
The switch mix and all the colours and the history about Phoenix. But now we've got the star of the show.
Jen.
And it's not me or Luke. It's me. Yep, we've got Jen. So everybody, welcome Jen.
Thank you.
How are you, Jen? Thanks for coming on. I know you're super nervous, but we're going to get through this and we'll have a bit of fun with you. I think it's fantastic that your clients can sort of get a bit of an insight into you and who you are and your history and the expectations that they can sort of have of meeting you when they come into the store that you
Yeah,
manage,
absolutely.
which is Clovelly
Clovelly.
Park.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just knock it straight off, Luke. What do we
Yeah.
got for Jen? We want to know a little bit about
Well, I think maybe Jen can tell some of the viewers of who she is, what her role is down here at Bathrooms by Design.
Sure.
What your day-to-day looks like, Jen.
Okay, cool. So I'm Jen. I'm the showroom manager down here at Clovelly Park. I've been working for Bathrooms by Design for about 3 years now.
Has it been 3 years?
I think so. I think so.
Jeez, it goes quick, doesn't it?
But it started off, I was a customer first. So
That's actually a really good point. So you met us as a customer.
Yep. So
That's
I
where it
came
started.
into the showroom wanting to do a bathroom renovation in my ensuite, which was hideous colours and just not useful functional space. And so I've now been on the receiving side of things and then started working here. So from a customer point of view, I understand and know exactly what you're going through. The difficult decisions, whether it's financial, colour, whatever things are. But like
You would probably be
Definitely
more
recommend it.
relatable than any other staff member because you actually have had a job done by us.
yeah. And I
Your
know what it's
experience
like
is
having
real life experience.
the dust and dirt coming through from that demolition day when they're pulling everything out and jackhammering but the relief and the buzz when you actually see that finished product as well.
So let's go back to the start. So you met us as a customer, but step before that, what did you used to do, Jen? What was your old career before being a manager at Bathroom Spider?
So I've worked in fitness for numerous years, and I used to own my own gym.
Yep, she definitely has worked in fitness, guys. I can see by her muscles.
And then my husband's got a business as well, so I help him from that side of things as well.
Fantastic. And then you were a customer, and then
Yep.
what? How did it go from customer to working for us?
So
Tell everybody about that.
really, it was in my contract signing appointment that we were just talking, and my husband jokingly said, "You're going to have to get another job to pay for this." And
Well, he wasn't right because you're the manager.
Exactly. At the time, you guys were looking for somebody, so then just submitted my resume and kind of went from there. So I've started off part-time and built my way up to being the showroom manager.
What can a client expect, Jen, when they meet you in the store? What's the process for you? How do you go about it when you meet a client?
So first thing, of course, is greet you with a smile, but find out what your needs are, what you actually are looking for, whether you're just looking for a new mixer tap or whether you're looking for a full bathroom renovation, because we can help you from either end of the scale. Obviously, show them around the beautiful showroom that we've got here and educate them on the products that we have, including our beautiful Phoenix tapware, and then help to actually plan and design your bathroom.
Well, what I was just thinking then, Luke, while I was talking, I was thinking we'll actually bring Jen on for a later episode and we will talk to you about some bad reviews. I think combat that with Jen. I mean, being a manager, I think that's super important.
Yeah.
Oh, and having a job done too, right? By
Yeah.
us first before she even worked in store.
Yeah.
So she knows what it's like she just touched on. She knows what it's like to have
pitfalls.
the dusty house, the noise, the tradies coming in at all sorts of hours. So she knows our process as well.
I've got a question for you, Jen. Tell us, what's it like having two separate bosses with two completely different personalities? And you can be honest with this. You can be as forthcoming as you like.
You'll still have a job at the end of this podcast.
Yeah, we're not going to get rid of you. So
It's interesting.
we
It's
really,
challenging.
yeah, tell people about that because I think people want to know the real side of Bathroom Spider Design.
It's just, for me, it's just thinking of the
I
whole
think she's
picture.
holding back, Luke. I feel like.
Yeah, she did take a deep breath.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, did you
Yeah.
see that? Tim, the
Interesting.
camera guy's nodding
Yeah.
his head. He's laughing. He's going, yeah, that was a big breath. No, but be honest. What's it like being under management with two different personalities?
Just, I don't know, just make it work.
Well, there, guys, that's a really insight.
Safe answer.
Pick whose good books you want to be in and do what they want.
Oh, I love it. I love it. But what I hope you guys can see at home when you're watching on YouTube or following us is that we do like to have a bit of fun with our stuff. We've got it's a family-feel relationship, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Well, it is family because you're my brother.
Yeah.
And Jen's my sister. So he's, no, she's not. But we really like to have some fun with our stuff.
Yeah.
And ultimately, we hope that transitions through to our clients and they get that real feel of what we do here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't you talk to us, Jen, about some trends? That's what you're on for. You're a bit of a style guru, super experienced, and you've always got some beautiful ideas that you present to clients. So how would that take place?
So when customers come in, it's a case of obviously finding out what your tastes are and what's already in the rest of the house that you may be wanting to match, but then trying to help find what works. So seeing things like the beautiful brush nickel Phoenix tapware that Tash was going through earlier, and then matching that with some vanity cupboard options, some swatches, but then also finding then your bench top as well. So it's then trying to piece all those things together
For a client.
for a client with their tiles, with their bathtub, with their basin shape. So it's all just putting all those bits and pieces together to create something that they like and that they're going to love because it's an investment. So they need to be happy with what they've chosen.
And I think that's one of our point of differences, isn't it, Luke, compared to other stores? I mean, just the way Jen picked up those products and sort of went into detail with them. I mean, that's the kind of detail our clients get, though, isn't it,
Yeah.
really?
Oh,
I mean, you
absolutely.
don't walk into another store and you don't get a ready-made design
Mock-up.
specialist that can mock it all up for you and that generally cares about what you're doing.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
that's what we that's the point of difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do care, and we do want you to have a good experience.
So part of your day is actually doing this, working
Yep.
with the client, picking vanities, tiles, tap color, and running through the bathroom with them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And making sure that things are going to fit into the space that they've got.
What's the plan for you, Jen, at Bathrooms by Design? I'd love to know an insight of where you see yourself going with the company as we're growing and what you'd like to achieve out of it. Bit of a trick question, put her on the spot. But I know you're slightly ambitious. I know that from a personal point of view, you like to grow within yourself.
Yep.
You're very
Well, you
holistic
did
on
start out as a part-time worker.
Exactly.
And now she's store manager.
Yeah.
So she's got the ambition.
Exactly. Well, she started off as a client.
Yeah.
Client.
Yeah.
Client to a couple of day a
Yeah.
week worker to full-time worker to managing a store.
What was the transition like, Jen, going from part-time to being promoted as a store manager? What was that like?
It was a bit of an adjustment for time-wise for life for me, definitely.
Yep.
Just trying to rejuggle life and balance and things.
Yep.
But it's transitioned pretty well mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So what's the plan? What's the plan? What's the growth strategy for
The grand
I was trying
plan.
to avoid that
the
one.
Grand,
Yeah, she
for Jen.
avoided that. We want to know. So you obviously know that we're pretty
Grand plan, I'll just take over.
motivated people, and we're obviously growing within ourselves and the business and the brand and doing things like this. But for you, what's the plan?
I think for me, it's important for customer relations. That's always been important to me in all sorts of different industries. So just something still working with customers, whether it's showroom manager or making sure that everybody actually does get that good customer experience every time they walk in any of our showrooms, whether it's here at Clay Valley Park, at Lonsdale, at West Lakes.
Well, that's exactly the
All three.
answer we really wanted you to finish it on, Jen. So yeah, thanks so much for sharing a little bit about your
pleasure.
personal life as well, your work history, some design trends. You walk through what the day today looks like, which is super important for you guys at home to know. So when you come in and visit us at one of our 3 showrooms, and I will do a plug. We've got West Lakes, Lonsdale, and Clovelly Park.
Yep.
You'll meet beautiful Jen,
Take you through it all.
and she'll walk you through it. So thanks so much, Jen, for coming on.
No worries.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.
We do the high five at the end. That's our little sign off. Yep. Follow us, subscribe, and hopefully we see you on the next one.
They all say it isn't possible to have a no-fuss turnkey bathroom renovation. Bathrooms by Design are the secret. Complete turnkey bathrooms from design to completion. All their own trades, all the big brands, and just look at these showrooms. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection. Bathrooms by Design, complete turnkey bathrooms without the fuss. Bathrooms by Design,